this video we're going to talk about how to read and interpret any type of cryptic clue, as well as specifically how charade style clues work and how to solve them. But first I want to talk about why cryptic clues are the best kind, and why regular crosswords, they're not really puzzles. They're more like trivia quizzes. Take a quick crossword style of clue. Astronomer, 7 letters. Alright, let's consult the list. Can't be Copernicus, Tycho Brahe, Newton, can't be any of them. Too long, too short. Okay, here we go. Huge. Ptolemy, Galileo, could be Galilei as well. That's 7 letters. Cassini, Messier, Leavitt, Burnell, Hawking, could be any of them. So we need a cross letter to find out. Look, we've got an I. Alright, so it could be Hawking, or Messier, or Leavitt, or Cassini. Alright, there's an M? There's an M. Okay, it's Messier. Cool. How is that fun? Cryptic clues offer you a means to learn something you might not have known before, because if you don't know the literal definition, you might be able to deduce it from the wordplay. That's why I like them more. Before we talk about different clue types, we need to learn how to read any type of cryptic clue. And the first important step is to divide the clue into those two parts, the definition and the wordplay. Let's take the same clue, phrased as a cryptic. So the first thing you need to know is that the split always happens somewhere in the middle. The definition's on one side, wordplay on the other. Could be either way around, but it's always in the middle. The definition's never going to be hidden in the middle of the clue. So for this example, the literal could not be girl or I, whatever that might be. That already simplifies it a whole bunch, doesn't it? Now I think charades are the best introduction to cryptic clues because they just follow the same rules as the party game.
First syllable, duck, lower, bow, curtsy, second syllable, clean, groom,
Time.
clean, preen, bobcat.
So the same kind of trial and error applies, but instead of mime, it's just word substitution. Like I've said before, and I'll keep saying, it really is just balancing equations. But to solve them, it's more like spinning plates, because you're searching for a literal definition on one side that fits both the length of the clue and some manipulation of the rest of the words. And when it comes to the meaning of each individual word in the clue, any possibility is fair game. Here's what the thought process feels like to me. So we have to look either side of the clue for a definition. It could be a stargazer or a sign. So let's try sign. Could be a road sign, could be exit, stop, yield, give way, no right turn, adverse camber. England, how is that a real street sign? Could just be a generic term for a sign, a yardstick, a benchmark, a notification. Could even be a star sign. Well, there's only one star sign that's 7 letters. Little tip there for you. Scorpio. How do we get that from the rest of the words in the clue? There's an I, but I can't see anything else. So if we've exhausted that avenue of thought, let's try the other side. Could potentially be stargazer. So a stargazer could be an astrologer, could be a dreamer, could even be a telescope. But in all likelihood, it's an astronomer again. So let's go back to our list of 7-letter astronomers. Ptolemy, well, there's an I. Could that match the I? Probably not. Messier? If it were Messier, then the I could be the I, the ER. ER could be the sign for the emergency room, but that would mean a girl is mess. It's not going to be that. Hawking, the I, could just be the I. If NG were a sign somehow, could girl mean hawk? Hawks can be girls. What about Galileo? If girl is gal and the I stays the I, the sign could be Leo, and there you have it. See, that's what makes cryptic clues so great. When you get the answer, you know you've got the right answer, because both sides of the equation match. So that's why I like them better than quick crosswords, because if you don't know the answer, you just don't know. Quick crosswords, they're like a smarmy guy you meet at a party who's really smug because they know a fact that you haven't learned yet. You don't know the capital of Uzbekistan. Oh. Okay. Wankers! Cryptics are more like a good teacher because they guide you towards the answer. So it's an anagram of the tanks, and it starts with a T. Oh, I get it. Thanks, teacher. Anytime. Tashkent. Anyway, back to our crossword. Let's jump to our first charade, 22 down. How do you know it's a charade? Look, we'll get to that. So let's apply the same process. You look either side for a definition, and while you're looking for the literal meaning, look out for anything that seems like gibberish, because that's most likely going to be the wordplay. Astronomer's head should stick out. See, in the world of charades, headphones could be the letter P, just as topsoil clues the letter S, and both bottom feeder and middle earth clue the letter R. Foot of the bed is just the letter D. Candy offers C and Y, just like dandy, handy, mandy, randy, and sandy. O's can be donuts, rings, hoops, or wheels, or even just nothing. The word arches might refer to the letter M, like the golden kind. I've seen H clued as goalposts, A as an easel, and Y as a slingshot. Anything can be anything. So astronomer's head is quite tame by those standards. That means A is one of the 5 letters we're after, which means that the definition has to be lean or something to the right. Now, by process of elimination, could it be a phrase that means above the stars? If so, that doesn't leave much room for the rest of the wordplay to find the other 4 letters. Plus, I can't think of one. So where's the A going to fit? And could stars be suns? Would it be the other way around? A suns? Let's go back to lean. Thin? A thin? As I mentioned, it's rare that a word will maintain the same part of speech that it has in the surface meaning of the clue. In lean astronomer's head, lean presents an adjective, but with a verb, we've got a lot more options. To lean could be to angle, to tilt, or to list. Word order too is completely irrelevant. Syntax doesn't matter when your words are just building blocks in a wall designed to obscure the meaning. So lean astronomer's head above actually means astronomer's head above lean. Just imagine it's missing punctuation. Nothing means anything. See, that's the thing about verbal language. It has no inherent meaning. Words only have meaning because of what we decide and agree upon. So our first clue is A-list, a different kind of star. The A-list come out to shine. So there's 2 more charades in this crossword, but they have missing information. So we're going to have to wait and skip ahead a bit in another video. If you want to see me solve crosswords live, you can do that over on Twitch. Go to my website as well, you can see everything else I'm up to, plus there's some crosswords I've made if you want to give them a try, and in the description below there's links to a whole bunch of other websites where you can try cryptic crosswords, ranging from entry level to some of the more challenging ones. Most important thing, if you enjoyed this video, please do share it around, because that's the best way for me to find an audience for this incredibly niche thing. Thanks for watching.